Hey, welcome to Hollywood Happens. I'm John McQuilkin and it is Friday, September 15th, 2006. First in the news today, LonelyGirl15. She's been everywhere, all over the media, all over TV. Last night she was on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. She looked a little disheveled, but that's to be expected. She's been going from show to show. My only advice for her would be, next time do not agree to do a stand-up interview. Next time you say you want the couch or nothing at all. Now today's show is dedicated to Eliza Dushku. She is our celebrity tribute of the day. Thomas from Heaven's Joke recommended she be our celebrity tribute. If you're not familiar with her work, she was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She was in the film Bring It On. She's done a whole lot of films. She has some films in post-production right now that will be out very, very soon. But she has a hilarious episode of Punk'd, and it's right here on YouTube. So check it out. Punk'd, Eliza Dushku. I'm sure you're watching. Well, today's show is dedicated to you. Moving on, Nancy Grace is making news, and here's why. There's a lady named Melinda Duquette, and she had a 2-year-old boy, and he was snatched from his crib. Somebody slashed the screen and took him out the window, and the boy is missing. Well, Melinda was being interviewed by Nancy Grace, and Nancy Grace came down really, really hard on Melinda, and she wasn't used to media scrutiny. She's just a normal person. She's not a celebrity, so she took it really, really hard. See, she wouldn't answer Nancy Grace's questions as to what she was doing that day that her child disappeared, and she just kept saying, my attorney tells me not to answer any of these questions. Well, long story short, after the interview, Melinda commits suicide. So now we may never know what happened to her boy, and people are upset at Nancy Grace for being so hard on this young woman. We don't know if she had anything to do with the disappearance of her son or not, and like I said, now we may never know. And that's why people are upset at Nancy Grace. They're calling her the devil. I can see Nancy Grace's side of it also. If someone in your family is missing, you would want to say, give me a lie detector test. Do whatever you need to do to clear me as a suspect. Just find my son. And Nancy was just upset that this woman wasn't doing that. Moving on, we got Katie Couric. Katie, please, I hope you're watching the show, and if you're not, I hope one of your associates gives you a copy of this tape. Loosen up, Katie. You're being way too stiff. I saw you the other night on the show. You were sitting on top of a desk. That's how you closed the show. You're sitting on top of a desk with your legs crossed. Well, that looked really casual, but yet you were very stoic. You didn't smile. You just ended the newscast with a very stoic look, and then you looked down at your papers. You know what? I know they're telling you to be serious because it's the evening news. It's a new day and age, Katie. Smile. Where's the Meg Ryan type Katie Couric that we fell in love with? We used to have a newscaster here in LA. Her name was Christine Lund, and she was awesome. She could tell you about a plane crash with a gleam in her eye, and that's how you need to be when you tell the news. You're allowed to show emotions, and you're allowed to smile. So just loosen up a little bit, Katie. You're in 3rd place now. Your ratings are really low. We need to see the old Katie that America fell in love with. Moving on, we got Survivor. Did you guys see the show last night? It caused a little bit of controversy because the 4 teams were divided by race. There's a black team, a white team, an Asian team, and a Latin team. And what's funny is they were predicting that the Asian team would do the worst. The Asian team won the challenge last night, so it was a great show. I hadn't watched Survivor since Mad Dog was on it. You remember Mad Dog? She was a character. Well, I did watch it last night, and it was a good show. Moving on, I want to do celebrity birthdays today. Do you know Oliver Stone and Tommy Lee Jones both turned 60 today? And the late country singer Patsy Cline was married on this day. Shout outs today. I want to do my first shout out to Emily88, EMILEE88. I thank you for your support. And Emily had a question about speech impediments because she has a little bit of one. Well, you're speaking to the right person. Emily, I had a severe speech impediment. I didn't learn how to speak really until I moved to Los Angeles. As a child, my brother was the interpreter for my parents because my parents and my other 3 brothers couldn't understand me. So one of my brothers was the interpreter. He's the only one who could figure out what I was saying. I went to speech therapy from kindergarten until 6th grade. And even at 6th grade, I didn't really know how to speak then. I still sounded mentally challenged, but that was it. When I moved to LA, I wanted to learn how to speak better, so I bought a lot of English speaking tapes and British tapes, and I tried to emulate the way that the British spoke, hoping it would improve the way that I speak. I still don't think I speak very well, but I'm doing the best I can. I sort of have like dyslexia of the mouth. I have to think about every single word I say, and I have to think about tongue placement. Till this day, I still need to do that in order to speak correctly. So speaking's not easy for me, but gosh, I sure love to do it, don't I? Hope this helps, Emily. If you have any more questions, just email me and I'll be more than happy to help you. Birthdays. Today I want to give a very special birthday wish to Miles. Miles turns 10 years old today. Happy birthday, buddy. I'd sing you a happy birthday song, but that wouldn't be a present. That would be an insult. That's it for today's show. Gosh, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did and you'd like to become a subscriber to my show, it's real easy. Do you see my name? Click on my name when my channel page opens up. Just click subscribe and bam, you're done. You'll get my videos as soon as I upload them. And if you like videos here on YouTube, it's real important that you rate them. Do you see them stars? Click on that 5th star if you enjoyed the show. Well, that's it for today's show. I thank you for watching. I'm going to have another show real soon. So until then, take care, everybody, and I'll see you in Hollywood.